Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of, y'all ready? Nightcap with Nakia. Hey, Nightcap with Nakia.
Please note that the psychoeducational content provided is only for informational and educational purposes. This does not constitute a form of therapeutic advice or counseling. If you require personalized therapeutic or counseling interventions, it is recommended that you seek the services of a licensed mental health provider.
Tonight's episode, y'all. Tonight we are going to dive deep into the world of step families and blended families. Now, I'm a words person and I'm always looking up stuff. So I wanted to look up just because everybody might not know, right? So a step family is a family where at least one parent has children who are not biological. Child, I can't even talk tonight. Who are not biologically related to their spouse. Okay? And they probably have had them in a previous relationship or a previous marriage. Now, a blended family is when you bring the two families together to make one family. So I want you to sit back, I want you to relax, and I want you to get ready to gain a wealth of knowledge and understanding as we welcome, y'all, I'm getting ready to welcome someone who is not new to Nightcap. If y'all remember, and if y'all are frequent viewers of Nightcap with Nakia, season 3, y'all remember him as the funny guy.
Now, if you want me to respond, it's because he's still trying to be a player from the Himalaya. He ain't ready to put that hat down. He ain't ready to play that. That's what that is.
That's all I got in my DM. That's all I got was, oh my God, which guy? He was so funny. But tonight we have Percy in the house, y'all. Give it up for Percy. And he has with him his beautiful wife, Donna. That's his baby, y'all. That's his baby. So we're going to deep dive into blended families. So you've been married for 16 years, and we're talking about blended families and step families. How many children do you have between the two of you? And then how many did you bring into the relationship? So how many children in the family?
We have a total of four.
Total of 4, okay.
And I had 2 children before Percy from my previous marriage. And Percy had 2 children.
Okay. So you came into the relationship with 2 children. How old are your children now?
My oldest daughter is 26.
Okay.
My oldest son is 20. And my baby girl is 19. And my baby boy is 18.
Okay. How old were they when you guys got together?
Oh my goodness. Because the bottom 3 are stair steps.
Okay.
So it's probably, I want to say Dylan might have been 3. So 3, 4, 5, and then I can't remember what Muffin was, maybe 13.
Okay. So your kids are much older, so you came into starting over.
Yeah.
You came into a relationship and you were starting over with little bitty. How was that?
That was good because I'm daddy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like doing.
Yeah.
You know, my firstborn daughter, Nakia, I moved to the city where she was in just to kind of be closer to her. And with my oldest son, things didn't work out when we got to Dallas, and I still wanted to, be there with him. But so when I got with Donna, it was just an opportunity for me to do all the things I did not get a chance to do in my previous marriage. So being daddy and seeing everything from beginning to end is what I've been trying to do all her life and all the kids' life.
Yeah. That's good. Do you remember when the kids met? Because I know your kids were much younger. So probably not even meeting each other, but like meeting you, your kids meeting Donna, your little kids meeting Percy. Do you guys remember that?
I remember once we started dating, I remember he would be like, oh, you're coming to Dallas this weekend, are you bringing the kids? And I was like, like he was like, "Hey, are you bringing the kids with you?"
Yeah.
And I was just like, "Well, why would?"
What are you talking about?
I was bringing you want me to bring the children?
Yeah.
And they were very young then, like I mean, very very young. And so if I brought the kids, he was excited. If I didn't bring the kids, he was still, he was still okay. But it was just interesting that he would be that he was so open to seeing the kids when we were dating.
How was that for you though? Because I know y'all. One thing is when you're dating and you have kids, that can be hard within itself because you don't know who to trust.
Right.
You know,
Exactly. And I didn't want to say that, but that is exactly what would be in the back of my head. Just because of all of the things that are happening in the world and even my own, childhood experiences. So it was like kind of like a side eye.
Wait a minute. What are the kids? Like, should I be excited that he's accepting my kids, or like, what you want me to bring the kids?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So, but he was just always so good with the kids. Like, and even as they got older and after we got married, when they went to preschool, elementary, everybody just, like, they would see him coming to the school once a week to have lunch with the kids.
Oh, wow.
Like, everybody thought that
he was the biological dad.
Yep,
just
father.
like, see, listen,
Right.
your family and friends gonna be confused like my family and friends.
Right.
They ain't know who my mom and dad was. Who gave birth to you?
Well, they know because, like, their dad is also very involved.
That's good.
So they know, but it was just very good that Percy was so, willing and ready and willing to be so active with the kids.
Yeah. Now, Percy's kids are older.
Right.
That's different. Right. That's different. How was that, Percy? How was that? Because having little kids, they just kind of clean. If they like you, they like you, right? But them older kids, we'll be like, you ain't my mom. You ain't my daddy. So, yeah. So how was that for you with having to navigate that with your kids and your new wife?
It wasn't easy, just being honest. Like with my oldest daughter, she, I never really got a chance to be around her as often as I
would have liked.
Part of the reason is because, just the sheer distance when she got to be a little older. Like I said earlier, I moved to Birmingham just to be a part of my life. And once that didn't manifest the way I thought it would, so I moved to Dallas.
Okay.
And then when I moved to Dallas, then it was a longer distance thing.
Yeah.
And then, still keep in contact with her and everything as much as I could. It was just hard,
Not only are you trying to navigate the relationship that you have or lack thereof with your children, but then now it's like, okay, so now I'm going to introduce that I have a new wife.
Yeah.
And not only do I have a new wife, my new wife has some small children.
Yeah.
And so I know that can definitely play a role in how, and like I said, me coming from, both of my parents remarried, but I'm sure that played a role with your children's psyche because they're older, and then it's like, oh, now you over there being daddy.
Right.
So that's what it's going to rip for us. Because they're getting things from their background and their household, and then when they do come over here and see things, then they're evaluating because they come and then they go back and then they getting some more information. Oh, he got that, or oh, he did that, or oh, they're doing this. Oh, that's what.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So they comparing. They comparing.
Right.
And so it was just.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. So with that being said, because one of the things that I could say that I do appreciate with my mother is that she didn't badmouth my dad. I never heard my mom say an ill thing about my dad. And so that's one thing that I can appreciate. So like I formulated my own opinion. and I got to develop my own relationship with my dad without her influence. And so with that being said, what would you say is the most important thing to consider when you're embracing a new relationship and you're coming into that relationship with children? What would you tell people is the most important thing for you to consider? I know you can't talk to the other parent, but you as coming in and being the step parent, right? And knowing that that child is probably going to hear some things from and then come over to your house, right? So what would you say is the most important thing to consider to help another parent navigate that and understand?
I would say, just draw the line in the sand. Whatever happens over there, happens over there. Whatever happens over here, is for me and my household. These are the rules and the regulations that we will live by here in this house.
Yeah.
So I think we've done a good job in establishing those things at our house and letting the kids know what we expect from them and how things are going to be when they're with us.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And I would echo what you said, just to make sure you do not ever badmouth that parent. To any degree, even if the child says something, don't respond to what the kid said, like my mom said, or because that would happen sometimes.
Yeah.
One might say, well, my mom said that, like if I'm saying to do something, or well, my mom said,
I gotta listen to you.
Not I don't have to listen to you, because it wasn't that direct, but it was, basically saying I don't have to do that, like just that thing,
Gotcha.
or or like, for an example, there may have been a time when one child may have came with like a cell phone or something like that, and none of the other kids have a cell phone, right? And they're right back to back to back. So I'm looking at Percy like, so you just don't let him keep the phone in the room all night? Like,
Rule is
it might need to be turned in. Like I'm not saying not to let him keep it, but at least turn it in at 8:00, 9:00, because that's what he eventually did when the kids ended up having phones. They had a curfew with the phones and things like that. So it's like, hey, don't bend. Like, this is the household. Like, what is our expectation?
Yeah.
So it was just kind of a lot of those conversations. And, just making sure that we are respectful even to, what she or either one of them may have expected for their kid to be able to have access to. That's fine, but let's just put some, limitations on that.
It's always hard. You get smacked in the face before you got to get punched before you. This is what we need to do. All right. We need to do something about that.
So it's like, we're going to get it right with the second bunch. That didn't work. So we're going to do it like this with the second bunch. We're going to do it like this with the second bunch. So, Donna, let me ask you this. What is one thing that you feel like you definitely had to remember as an adult, right? Because kids can hurt your feelings.
Absolutely.
Girl.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess I would say that at the end of the day, they're still my children.
Yeah.
And we're still a family. So I can't take it personally. I just can't. I can't let my feelings get involved, because they're still children.
Yeah.
And they're only doing what they think they're supposed to do. And there's a loyalty factor there.
That's what yes.
There's a loyalty factor. Yep. They don't want you to think that they love you more than their mom. I don't think he experienced that, because it's more of a mama thing. Like, and as bad as that sounds, it really is.
It really is.
It's more of a mama thing. And I also had to remember that I'm not their mother. Like, I'm not their biological mother. They were, I think Trey may have been 5 or 6, and Muffin may have been 12, 13. They had years years
Yeah.
before even meeting me. So I am definitely not trying to compete. And like for me, I'm a mother, I'm a stepmother, but then my children also have a stepmother. So I'm the mother of a child with a stepmother, right?
Oh gosh, yeah.
My children have a
Yep,
stepmother
yeah.
because my ex-husband is remarried. So I would always consider, like I was able to see from his children's mother's perspectives because I was also the mother of children with a stepmother.
Right.
So I was very careful, very, very careful to be respectful to that relationship.
Right.
They don't need to be loyal to me. That's their mothers. So I am bonus. I am just here to love them, just here to, but also like keep structure in the house, right? And to show them what a family looks like. My auntie said that one time, you know, this, your household, this is the family, like what type of family do you want your children to see and experience? We were very intentional on how we were trying to structure our family. And that's really all I can say. I can't say it's because of anything, you know, that we did above and beyond. It was just trying to be fair, be consistent, and like just show all of them the same love as much as we could.
Yeah.
When's
your anniversary?
July 13th.
Oh, happy early anniversary.
Get ready, y'all.
Now clap it up for it. Yes, let the people know we got a live audience here at Nightcap. Y'all hear them? Make some noise, y'all. There we go. Boom. All right, boom. Guys, let's thank Percy and Donna for joining us tonight on Nightcap with the kids. So we're gonna toast it out, guys.
Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed this episode. Please support us by hitting that like button, subscribing to our channel, and sharing this episode. Comment below. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed this episode. Please support us by hitting that like button, subscribing to our channel, and sharing this episode. Comment below.